My name is George Casimos. I am here to tell you the truth about flood insurance. I will be stating the reason why our flood insurance premiums will rise from 300 to 2,000%. The Biggert Waters Act was passed in Congress in July of 2012. It mandated that the National Flood Insurance Program to no longer be subsidized and to be self-sustainable. We agree with this mandate, but we want a fair deal. Our flood insurance rates are based on flood maps. The flood maps are riddled with errors and must be corrected before we can move forward. If the flood maps are a mess, we can only assume that the actuarial side of the flood insurance program has some problems too. The NFIP program was started in 1968. There are currently 5.5 million flood policyholders in all 50 states of America. This not only affects homeowners living near the ocean, but in communities adjacent to rivers and low-lying areas across the nation. According to FEMA, the U.S. government has been subsidizing the National Flood Insurance Program. This is a fallacy. Approximately 37 out of the 45 years the National Flood Insurance Program has been in existence, it has made a profit. Every year the NFIP made a profit, the profit was not put into a reserve fund, but transferred to the U.S. General Treasury Fund. As of 2012, if you add up all the profit made by the NFIP and subtract all the payouts for all the disasters, including Katrina, the NFIP would be $6 billion in the black. But FEMA is claiming that the NFIP program is actually $25 billion in the red. Just as our federal government has rated the Social Security Fund, they have rated the NFIP program in the same manner and never reimbursed it. What portion of our premiums actually go toward the NFIP fund? At least 30% of our premiums go to the insurance company to administer our flood policies, basically to do our paperwork. They carry no risk. If we pay $1,000 a year in flood insurance premium, the insurance company receives a $300 commission. When our flood insurance rises to $10,000 a year, the flood insurance company will receive a $3,000 commission for the same work. Why was this fee not capped? So basically, if you pay $1,000 a year in flood premium, they make a $300 profit. For the same work, when our premiums go up to $10,000, they make a $3,000 fee. Same work, no risk. This is a problem. We want the funds that were taken out of the NFIP program to be reimbursed. We want the grandfathering clause to be reinstated, not with the homeowner, but with the property. It is estimated that 40% of our federally backed mortgages that are required to purchase flood insurance do not. FEMA and the NFIP do not have adequate data to ensure that they pay. If these homeowners were paying their fair share, it would make the NFIP program significantly more solvent. We need the flood maps to be corrected. Levees, seawalls, pumping stations, and barrier islands need to be recognized by FEMA. This will lower elevations, lower our flood risk, and thereby lowering our flood insurance premiums. If the Biggert Waters Act is not amended soon, homeowners will not be able to afford the exorbitant rise in flood insurance premiums. Properties will be uninsurable. Properties will become unsellable. In some cases, values of the properties will go to zero. Banks will lose their mortgage portfolios. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the banks will need another bailout. Real estate markets will freeze. Local governments will lose their tax base. The 2,000 or so communities in America that are in the floodplain will have their local economies decimated. The rules and regulations from the Big Water Act will make the 2007 housing bubble look like a walk in the park. We will be having rallies in communities across the nation on Saturday, September 28th at noon. Please join us. These rallies are to stop the rise in flood insurance premiums across the nation. We currently have communities joining us in Louisiana, New York, Massachusetts, and New Jersey. Many more states and communities will be joining us soon. This is a national issue. The only way to stop this is for all communities across the nation to join together to force Congress to amend the Bigger Waters Act. Please join us at Facebook /Stop FEMA Now, StopFEMANow.com, and on Twitter, Stop FEMA Now. Thank you all, and God bless.